Hi everyone, Phoenix here. Welcome back to my nest. I know this is a bit of an awkward angle than what you are used to, but I am going to be making a Halloween drink, and I tried to find a better way to do this, but unfortunately none of the angles were really well. I wanted you guys to be able to see what I was doing, so everything's going to be nice up in front and you don't have to worry about the Headless Horseman. Just ignore that part. And this drink originally was going to be called the Wicked Brew, named after my former personal chef business. But I had someone in my comment section, aka my dad, asked for a Ghoulade, and so now I can't pass up calling it that because that is a horrific pun and I absolutely love it. So this is now called the Ghoulade. Still, same recipe still applies. What you are going to need is lime juice or limeade. You are going to need blue curacao. You're going to need sweet vermouth. You're going to need grenadine, and then you are going to need vodka. Now, if you don't like sweet vermouth, or you just don't want to buy a bottle of sweet vermouth just for that, that's okay. You can substitute this with cranberry juice, but I do recommend getting a bottle of sweet vermouth anyways, not just for this recipe. I do know a couple other recipes that use sweet vermouth. I also know of a couple cooking recipes that use sweet vermouth. So it's not something that's going to go to waste. Maybe you're used to doing dry vermouth. I cook with dry vermouth. I don't ever drink dry vermouth. So this is, maybe you have that in your stead. Do not substitute dry vermouth for sweet vermouth, and vice versa. Just don't, completely different flavors. You don't want that. So if you don't want to get a bottle of sweet vermouth, that is a substitute I would suggest, which would be cranberry juice. It's going to give you the same color and roughly the same flavor. Your jigger. You're going to need 3 ounces of vodka. You're going to need 2 ounces of lime juice. You're going to need 1 ounce of the sweet vermouth. And then 1 ounce of the blue curacao. I would not recommend substituting the blue curacao, just because you're going to need the flavor of it, and I really don't know of an appropriate substitute for it. And you're going to need 1/2 ounce of the grenadine. I mean, if you're really opposed to the flavor, I guess you could just double up on the vodka and then add some blue food dye. But I really wouldn't recommend doing that. Try to keep to the recipe as much as possible. Okay. Over here I have some maraschino cherries for garnish. You can get any kind you like. If you want to get the alcoholic kind or the non-alcoholic kind, you certainly can. It will not change the flavor of the drink. And then a nice deep blue, or sometimes ends up purple depending on how much grenadine you add. I did the 1/2 ounce. Some people add a little bit more. And that is your Ghoulade. Now I know for this time of year, everyone is like, green drink, green drink, green drink. It needs to look like it came from a witch's cauldron. I think green drinks are a little overrated. They're just overdone. You've got their polyjuice potion. You've got, you know, witches brews looking like they're gonna come out of a cauldron. And I just think green is just the go-to for Halloween. I don't like it. I don't want to be part of the mainstream. I want to have something a little bit different on Halloween. And honestly, doesn't that look like a nice Halloween night right there? Tastes amazing. Now I did get a request to have this done with dry ice. I don't like to do dry ice because A, it's hard to get a hold of, and B, dry ice can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. You're not supposed to ingest dry ice, so when you make a drink like this and you want to use the dry ice, you need to have it in a big bowl, and then you need to have, you actually need 2 bowls. You're gonna need the big bowl, and that's what the dry ice and a little bit of water is gonna go into to create the steam, and then you're gonna need another bowl in that, and that's what you're gonna pour your drink in. That way you're not accidentally getting little chips of dry ice into your drink anytime you scoop it out, because you're not supposed to ingest dry ice. It's very dangerous to do so. So if you are gonna do dry ice for your holiday drink, that is what I suggest how you do it, with 2 bowls, the big one with the dry ice and the water, and then the smaller one with your Halloween drink of choice. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this drink. I hope it fits you just nice for this ghoulish time of year. I will have more recipes out soon, more drink recipes, not necessarily Halloween ones, but we'll see if I can get more suggestions. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please hit the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to hit the subscribe button as well as that little bell icon so you don't miss any new videos coming out. You can hit my Facebook or my Instagram. Both are found on the back end of my channel. And this is Phoenix. I will see you guys real soon.